What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Our Streamers Cheaters. Today we are going to be going over the streamers cheating Reddit. The reason for that is because in the last video a lot of you guys seem to enjoy this new approach, so we will be showing videos that have been posted on that subreddit. We're going to dig a little bit deeper. I have mentioned on Twitter that I am pretty new to Reddit, so obviously the artwork of the actual subreddit isn't too good, but honestly, guys, what's going on in the subreddit is absolutely fantastic. And actually, since yesterday's video, we've jumped up almost 200 followers in there. So guys, brilliant. If you want to go and check it out, it is linked in the description below. If you do enjoy the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Why not give the video a share as well, because it does help boost the video massively. If you're new, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter at BadBoy Beaman. Right. Let's crack on with the video. So first of all, I saw a lot of comments about me using Reddit in light mode. So that's changed. We're now in night mode, or dark mode, I think it's called. Hopefully this is a little bit softer on your eyes, guys. Yeah? Let's have a look what new has been posted. So we've not gone for the hot topic here. We're going for the new ones. Okay? We'll have a look what's going on. First post is there. What do you guys think about this guy? He killed me earlier today. Looked super weird. Went to his Twitter and found this. I have a few more as well. Okay, so this is like recorded on a mobile phone. Or for you guys in America, a cell phone. Unfortunately, the downside to that footage is that it was recorded on a phone and it goes blurry when you try and watch it on a computer. And even if you were trying to watch it on a phone, it wouldn't be visible enough for you to make a decision on that. So I won't be passing comment on it, unfortunately. This post is by ADMRL1986. Zlaner super suspicious of hacking.
I changed.
Beautiful.
I'm not sure what really to take from that clip. You could see where the enemy was throughout that transition because the enemy was in a vehicle showing up on the minimap, so he knew that he changed direction. So that's why he changed direction. He heard the enemy buy back a teammate at the buy station. He's then basically ghosted the helicopter into him, causing damage, and then started taking shots. There wasn't a time in that where he couldn't see the enemy. It didn't look like any sort of glitch or lock with his aim in such a short situation. So I would say that that clip doesn't show anything really. Nothing suspicious about it. More Biffle original video. Okay. This video is actually from, I believe it's Rage Against My Machine. Let me have a look. Rage Against My Machine. That's who originally posted this video. It's been reshared by Max Payne 0007. Okay. Not this clip now, but the one just prior to it. This one. This is one of the most weird clips I've ever seen of Diaz Biffle, and the reason for that is he had no knowledge of that enemy being inside the building, but where he shot at the wall or door was directly at where the enemy was standing at the back end of the room. The enemy wasn't moving, he was literally stood still, making no noise. There was no information on the minimap about that. A lot of them clips probably could be explained with prior situations, but this one, I've actually watched this one over and over, and there was no way he could have known that enemy was in there, but he still managed to snap from the enemy who he downed and finished on the floor to the back of the room. Watch it again. Yeah, that is very suspicious of Diaz Biffle. And that post was a Rage Against My Machine. So if you want to see more of that, you can go and check him out on YouTube. How do you detect users with Cronus-like devices? It's not hard to. Again, it's pretty simple to detect if somebody's using sticky aim assist on Cronus, and you can notice patterns from rapid fire and things like that. So I'm sure if you want to go and read this post, I'll give it a little upvote. It's just aim assist, guys. Get good scrubs. Compilation of sus Z-lefter in slow motion.
This guy might have self, bro. No, this guy did. The guy killed up here. No, his teammate's there. Res him. Two guys up on the hill. Where I just shot. Knocked one again. Other one's weak. All dead. All dead. All dead.
It's not really a compilation. And you can see a couple of little things in there which you could say have a question mark over them. But it isn't the most suspicious clip we've ever seen of Zlaner, is it? That post was from Heli Puilot. I can't pronounce names very well. Heli Puilot. Either way, that's who the post was from. So thank you for posting. Farhad X-Ray. 118 on this video. We'll give it a watch. That clip then, I know exactly which one they're on about, and you can see the flick, and it could be so many different ways to look at it. So a lot of PC players do flick with the mouse to make it look suspicious like that. It is something that Symphony does on a regular basis. He will literally troll people by doing that. And I've always said that it could be to hide the fact that he's genuinely using aimbot. But there's no way to prove it because he trolls that many times that when he actually hits an aimbot shot, you wouldn't even notice. Does that make sense? So with that guy, it almost looks like he trolled, and then snapped to the enemy with aimbot. But there's no way to prove that because of the first couple of misses. So he's flick, and then flicked onto where the enemy was, and he acts shocked and reacts the way he does. But there's no way to say whether or not that was or was not aimbot because of the first 3 shots that he missed intentionally. Or not intentionally, who knows. We've got another one here, expensive_sorbet_909 with a Biffle clip. 900, yeah. We've already put this out on one of our videos, actually. Yeah. This has already been put out on one of the videos, and the way Swag actually reacts to this is like, yo, what was that sort of thing? He's been questioned a couple of times, and people will say that that's just them having banter. That's just them trolling, or whatever you want to call it. But honestly, like the way in which he shoots from over there to the left, let's take a look at it again and analyze it properly, because you can see once he starts shooting, the red dot appears. Does it appear beforehand? Only starts appearing once he's already broke the armor. Okay, so the enemy only appears on the minimap once Diaz Biffle has broken the armor of this guy who is in a tent. Now this clip circulated quite a lot. I've already broken it down in an older video, and I do believe this is suspicious as hell. Aydan, so this is how you have won so many tourneys. This is Max Payne 007. I've actually seen this one, right? I've seen this one before. It's all a little bit strange. He is getting absolutely lasered from the guy up on top. He does this weird little motion, slide, left, right, turn around. And his aim is all over the place until his crosshair actually hits the enemy, and it's just pinpoint accuracy from that point on. Now, I'm not saying there was a snap in there. I'm not saying it looked like it perfectly locked. But the way in which his whole motion happened and then the crosshair placement was on the enemy perfectly, it did seem a little bit strange to me. I'm not going to say that that is the most damning clip ever. It's not. In fact, I would probably, if I got sent that clip on its own, without any other suspicious gameplay from Aydan, I would say, nah, don't worry about it. Benefit of the doubt. But there has been plenty of suspicious gameplay from Aydan. But let me tell you something, I've not once actually looked at Aydan and thought, he's using aimbot. I've never thought that. But there are times like this one where you think, from all that motion in his crosshair to then perfectly sitting still on the enemy, it does look a bit strange. And like we all know, you can actually adjust aim smoothness, aim speed, the field of view settings, anything like that on the aimbot side of things. So if he was using aimbot, it's a possibility he's just got the settings very, very low. But again, it's only strange. I'm not saying that that's suspicious as hell. It's just the way in which his crosshair is waving all over the place until it actually hits the enemy. And you can see he's actually firing as well. He's just shooting up there. So maybe just good timing in that situation. Maybe that's all it was. Perfect timing. I'd say it's a little bit strange, but I'm not going to say that that is damning evidence against Aydan whatsoever. Cheat laner from Lenny_USC9981. Let's give this a watch. Got a feeling I'm going to need my headset for this one. Want to hear what the doc has to say. Can we get the quality to 720? Yep.
I mean, granted, we got LeBron and Steph and then Giannis, but I don't know, KD, I think
he would probably play that off as rotational aim assist. Honestly, that's what he played off as. As long as he's using standard aim assist settings where he actually can get rotational aim assist, then I'm sure he'd play it off as that. But if you listen to the way the doc sort of like stumbles on his words after watching Z's kill.
I mean, granted, we got LeBron and Steph and then Giannis, but
Almost like he looked away as if I didn't see anything. Almost like the gameplay that he was watching distracted him from what he was talking about. But again, guys, all speculation at that point. That clip itself, again, isn't the most damning that we've seen from Zlaner. We've seen plenty of stuff from Zlaner. There's probably over 500 clips of Zlaner's gameplay out there, which if it was any other streamer, just one of those clips would ruin their career. But even a clip like this, where it sort of snaps slightly to the left, would be damning enough to ruin a small streamer's career. Does that make sense? But with Zlaner, he's Zlaner. He plays with the doc. Zlaner's this controller god, baby. He's always putting out bangers. Shut up. Okay, so we've got this video here posted by ASCII4777, okay? The original video is from Enes, who's a YouTuber, ENES. We'll watch the video now.
I will be there in a second after I kill these guys.
This is old footage, by the way, guys, okay? So I've got plenty of footage just like this, where I thought it wasn't enough to show people who aren't aware of aimbot. Because back then, not many people knew what aimbot looked like. Not many people knew the difference in all the settings of aimbot. And then I just kept these sorts of things to one side. NS has actually put it out. And honestly, the more you watch it, the more damning it is. The first kill, it snaps to the enemy center chest. The second kill, it snaps to the enemy center chest. At no point throughout this is NS or myself calling wall hacks. The reason for that is because Zlaner's got a UAV up. You can see enemies on the map. But watch the way in which his aim snaps to the enemy chest on both of them.
I will be there in a second after I kill these guys.
So I'm going to slow that down now because that second kill is worse than the first one. We'll put it to 0.5, okay? Watch it snap here.
I will be there in a second after I kill.
Now watch this one. It's almost like his crosshair pulls to the left and then snaps back to the right. See, now that is a damning clip. But if you watch his old gameplay, you will see exactly how pinpoint accurate his aim was with a couple of snaps here and there in every game. But now it's almost like he's decided, shit, I need to fine tune these bad boys and get them so that no one can see them. Okay? But if you compare this gameplay now to the snaps you've just seen in this clip, well, I'd say that it's of someone trying to hide something. Watch this snap again. 0.5 speed. Yeah. But the second one's more damning because his crosshair does move to the left first. Look, to the left snap. Absolutely nothing about that second kill was natural, guys. It's like he was moving his crosshair to the left and it snapped to the right, and that looked like a magnetic drag. That looked like what a high field of view aimbot would do. Yeah, with like pretty high speed settings. Anybody, again, who has used cheats, comment below and let me know what you think of them 2 kills. What does it look like to you? I'll tell you what it looks like to me, right? If that didn't have Zlaner's face on it or Zlaner's name on it, everybody else would be calling it as well. That looks like chest shot aimbot with a pretty high aim speed, with a pretty medium-sized field of view, and with the aim smoothness being around the middle. Okay, because aim smoothness can be anything from 0 to 100, aim speed anything from 0 to 100, depending on what software is being used, by the way. So it could be like 0 to 10, 0 to 10. Aim field of view, if you don't know what that is, it's the circle in the middle of the screen, and it allows you to snap onto any enemies within that circle. And the way in which he aimed quite far to the left of the second guy in that clip would tell me that if he was using aimbot, his field of view would have been quite large, the way in which it snapped to the right to the enemy chest. That's my opinion on that, guys. What do you guys think of those 2 kills? We've got a post here from Mandu_real. Just had to appreciate that for all the time I've spent in this sub, watching and posting until Triple B's latest video, the whole stream is cheating went completely over my head. I'll be honest, like, it was just like a happy coincidence that happened, yeah? The subreddit was meant to be called Stream is Cheating, and then when I found out that it has that R at the start, that was just like, nice. So we've decided to come into the comments of this one, posted by YProx5, which was the sniper shot from Zlaner. A lot of you guys were saying that's natural recoil. A lot of you guys were saying it's a swipe shot. A lot of you guys were saying it was a flick shot. But to me, that's what it would look like if you had it set to headshot aimbot on either a toggle or a very low field of view. All you need to do is make sure that once that hits the enemy head, you release your ADS, or you could have your aimbot set to fire. So you get your crosshair close enough that as soon as you press to shoot, it would snap in the next frame to the enemy's head or chest, depending on where you have it set. And then you can release your ADS and it just looks like a brilliant swipe shot or flick shot. But the difference is that the point where his crosshair placement went was too perfect. It was pinpoint accurate in the center of the forehead, which is exactly where headshot aimbot aims to. So we've got this one, which is Warzone Killer Cheater Twitch streamer, aka Lenun. So for those who don't know, Lenun is a Twitch streamer. So we're going to take a look at this video now and see exactly what's going on in it. First of all, before we do play it, the post is from Saheen4040. Twitch streamer Lenun is snapping on me 2 times and got wrecked by me. Proved that he is using some sort of strike pack or soft aimbot. PS, look how he always looking to the left monitor. Got him. Got him. You think I won't add that gif right now?
Got him! Got him!
Right, so let's watch the video.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
I see one there.
I'm busted, I can't do well, by the way.
Got the fault. I can self. It's fine.
I can tap you, bro, don't worry.
Should I just use it? I've used it, bro. Yeah, there's a cluster on my head, bro.
Alright.
Yeah, that sweat. You do realise, when that Sweds kid's got like 90,000 or 100,000 kills and he's got like a 5.5 KD. Yeah, that's why I said I like to know it's Sweds because I know it's pretty good. Right, like deep left. It's snapped.
Contact!
Okay, so the first couple of shots that he took But very basic kills to take. Yeah, pull it back a little bit. I'm going to lower the sound so I can talk properly. So the first kill here, he's looking around. It's not like he knew exactly where the enemy was. Yeah, he pings him. When he's taking his shots here, you can see like natural recoil. Does that make sense? Even though it's in the distance, you can see his crosshair placement not stuck to any particular place. And it doesn't have a motion that bone scan aimbot would have either. So you can get bone scan aimbot. It's quite freely moving. You can actually get the one that's on the cheap cheat engines, which just moves up and down in a straight line. However, with that aim there from Lenun, that didn't look like it stuck. It didn't look like it locked. It didn't look like it had a bone scan effect on. It just looked like a standard kill. So to me, that one isn't suspicious. Let's move it forward to the second one.
Yeah, that's why I said I like to know it's Sweds because I know it's pretty good.
So again, you can see the car on the minimap. So obviously this guy who's posted videos talking about how it could be aimbot or some sort of strike pack sticky aim. Even then, shooting at that car, shooting at the vehicle, he was missing plenty of shots. Okay, and you see plenty of big streamers who do that sort of thing, where it seems to hit every single shot, no matter which direction the vehicle moves. But with Lenun, you could see him having to readjust his aim based on where that vehicle moved to. And then as the second guy, he spots him, pulls him out, and then moves his crosshair over to that enemy, who ends up doming him anyway with a sniper, or Car 98, I think it was. So I don't believe either of them situations were, in fact, aimbot or some form of sticky aim. I think it just looked like standard gameplay. I don't even think that looks like the level of gameplay that Lenun usually puts out either. Honestly, nothing suspicious in them two for me. We've got a post from Novel Virus. Oh my god, I'm going to have to bleep that out. Let's call it Novel Cook Virus. I'm a big fan of Joewo, but can someone explain how he knew where this guy was? Okay, I've got my headset on. Before we even press play, they're in the final circle. You know, when the circle moves from point A to point B, you can see the location of where the next circle is going to be as well. Although you can't actually see the enemy on the minimap, he doesn't have to look very far to try and find the enemy. Okay, now let's watch it.
Bro.
Yeah, okay. It does look a little bit suspicious, and it looks like he was trying to shoot the enemy through the wall throughout. But you could hear footsteps in that exact location that he shot. He's just heard footsteps as he was about to slide out. What does he do? He starts pre-firing.
Bro.
If anything, to me, that looked like a nervous 1v1 at the end where he thought he heard footsteps, turned and shot. Because if he didn't and the enemy was actually on the inside, then it would have been Joewo getting shot there as well. But for me, I would say that the footsteps throughout that situation would explain it. It did look like he tracked the enemy through the wall. But again, it did also look like somebody who was in a nervous 1v1 needed to clutch up, and they were willing to pre-fire situations if they heard sound. And it didn't pay off for him this time until the enemy come out and he had visuals on him. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of all these clips so far? Let me know in the comments below. Well, there we have it, guys. We've got clips of Lenun, we've got clips of Joewo, we've got clips of Zlaner and Biffle again. What do you guys think of all that? The subreddit is a pretty good place, and honestly, it's an absolute goldmine for clips of suspicious behaviour from these Warzone pros. Sorry, Warzone pros. But either way, guys, there was some suspicious and some not so suspicious moments within there. As you know, I don't know who edited any of these videos. I don't know who created them. I don't know who clipped them. They've been posted on the subreddit and I am just reacting to them. If you did enjoy the video, guys, be sure to hit that thumbs up. And why not give the video a share? If you're new, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. If you want to support the channel further, hit that blue join button today and become a member of the Triple B fam. And why not follow me on Twitter at BadBoy Beaman. Also, if you want to check out the subreddit, it's linked in the description below. Who knows, one of the videos you post on there may end up in a future video. Until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace!